If you've ever watched a single long-form educational video when it came to self-improvement, like for example from big content creators or from scientists on how to improve your health, how to improve your physical health, or how to improve your attention span, or if it was something financial or something in the relationships category, like you wanted to ask that girl out for a date or you wanted to form a strong inner circle of high-quality men, there was always this one part of the video where they gave you something to do. This was called the actionable step. And oh boy, did I love taking these. You see, when I first started my self-improvement journey back in summer of 2023, and I went all out on it, I started to learn about my mental health, my physical health, my wealth, how to improve it, how to find my purpose in life, and how to leverage it, how to get better at talking to other people. Back then, my main source of informations, it wasn't books, or it wasn't even communities. It was just long-form educational videos on YouTube, and they were all worth it. I'm not saying that I wasted a single moment of them, but most of them were stuff that I already knew, but they were still worth it to watch. And in a lot of those, there were these actionable steps that I had to take. Basically, let's say that the guy was talking about discipline and he told you a really nice and a productive way on how to improve it in the healthy way and in a way that actually makes you feel nice in the first place. Like, yeah, sure, you still won't be motivated to do it. That's why it's called discipline, but at least it will be a little bit nice to do it. So I remember that winter was just about to start, and all of these self-improvement gurus were talking about, oh, the winter arc is coming, you gotta prepare, man. And I was watching a lot of those videos on how to make this winter arc the best era of your entire life. And one of the actionable steps in there was to learn at least one musical instrument. You didn't have to completely master it. All you needed to do was just learn some of the basics so that you would have kind of a strong foundation when it came to playing any song. Like you would be able to switch through the accords on a ukulele, you will be able to change the modes on a piano, for example. You would learn all the finger patterns on flute, for example. Just at least something that you could do like a couple of minutes per day that would benefit you for the long term. Something that if you brought a girl over, oh boy, if you just played a single piece of Mozart in front of her, bro, you wouldn't need to do even like the different tactics to attract her, like being the tough guy, for example, or any other bullshit like that. Yeah. And so the musical instrument that I picked was playing the ukulele, because by this point we already had it at our house for the past like 3 years, and it was just collecting dust. So I brushed it off. I changed the battery on the accorder. And to this day, I take at least a couple of minutes per day. It is not my main activity of the day. I just do it like by the side so that I don't forget the accords and so that I get to practice the accords more fluently. I can switch through them faster and more effectively. It is a nice thing to do, and the ukulele is just such a beautiful instrument. And plus, every single one of the ukuleles has its own unique voice. So, for example, let's say that I hear a ukulele playing in some kind of a song that I'm listening to right now. My ukulele has an entirely different voice. I don't know. It's just something really interesting that I found about musical instruments. Every single one of them is slightly unique. Just like our human voice, when you think about it. Not everyone has the same one. And the only times when I broke this streak of playing it every single day was when we were at a vacation. Every single day, I make sure to always, during my nightly routine, to do at least a couple of minutes of basically just listening to my subconscious mind and doing whatever comes to my mind, playing it, and then analyzing it like, whoa, this is strange. What type of frequency am I on right now? This is really nice in a way. And it's not like I will stop anytime soon. Of course, I will still continue with it because I really enjoy doing it, and it's a great source of discipline for me, even when I don't feel like doing it like at all. Because eventually, I will become so proficient at it that playing it would be like second nature to me. I will do it subconsciously, like I'm starting to do right now. Like all the accords that I'm playing, all the finger patterns, that I need to put on it, on, for example, the different coordinates of the ukulele hand. Yeah, I've got them all memorized in my muscle memory right now, and I could do them even from my subconscious mind, like what if I had my eyes closed. And so, the way that you never become complacent in anything that you do, whether it would be working on your online business, whether it would be your relationships with the people around you, whether it would be your mental health or your physical health, I know after you experience the delayed gratification and you get all the long term benefits, you earn your first dollar online and you grow your business to heights that you've never even thought about before. You finally get the girlfriend, you finally achieve the peak physical strength, you finally achieve the top of tier mindfulness that you've been dreaming about for all this time. It will be very hard for you to discipline yourself to make more progress. And so, once you do reach these new heights and you don't feel like doing it anymore, you must set small challenges that you complete every single day. The way that you never become complacent is to, at the end of every single day, think about a couple of small challenges that you can do on a day to day basis. Because they will come days on your self improvement journey where you will feel like doing absolutely nothing because you've already completed these huge goals that you've been working on for months, possibly even weeks or even a year, for example. And now that you got it solved, you don't feel like doing anything anymore. Well, remember, on self-improvement journey, there are no 0 days, and especially no regressive days. There are only progressive days, meaning that on the days where you do complete that huge challenge and you are rinsed dry of all of your energy, you still must set a couple of more challenges for yourself to do on a day-to-day basis. Like for example, my daily challenges are to record one video, to come up with one video idea, to do 7,000 steps, to complete my daily routines, so like my morning routine and my nightly routine, where I plan for the next day, and I have a shower, I play the ukulele, I journal, which is a huge part of my day-to-day journey that I need to complete, like no matter what, it is non-negotiable. It really helps me to relax and to sort out my thoughts before I go to bed and before I start the next day. It is the time where I also set these new goals for myself. And for the morning routine, it is obvious. Exercise, meditate, gratitude journal, and do a really healthy habit that I do on a day-to-day basis, which is it will sound weird, but it's hugging trees. It is a nice habit that I inherited from my grandmother. I don't want to sound like a pagan, but it really makes me feel nice whenever I hug a tree. It is a good habit that I started to do when my grandmother was still alive, and I continue to do this to this day because it keeps the memory of her alive. And lastly, for my midday routine, I just focus the most on my relationships category. So, like being active in online communities, talking to the people around me, and creating a better relationships with them. And yeah, these are the daily routines that I complete for myself every single day because they make me so productive that I just feel better for myself when I go to sleep at night. So again, at the end of every single day, set at least a couple of small goals, like 3 of them, that you must complete the next day. They don't have to be big goals that you work on for hours, but they can be just small ones that you can complete in less than an hour, because an hour a day of self-improvement is already huge. Like, think about it. Recording a video like this will take the average person like a week to record, and I can get it done in like less than 30 minutes. And lastly, you must form some kind of relationship with this grind that you do, with this everyday goal. You must attach some kind of end result that you want from it. Like, for example, recording a YouTube video, it brings me slowly but surely closer to financial, location, and time freedom. And with and the idea one also, that 7,000 step goal that I set for myself brings me to the end goal of having a stronger cardio. And the daily routines also, my morning routine brings me closer to having a superior health. My midday routine brings me closer to having a superior relationships with the people around me. And my nightly routine brings me closer to financial, location, and time freedom and to having a superior mental health. You must put yourself through discomfort, no matter what, because the number one killer of men is comfort. Okay? So discipline yourself to do at least some tasks every single day and attach some kind of end goal that you set for yourself every single day and meditate back on it. And even if you do have the end result, you must always search for new authentic goals that you want to pursue. You have to always become more and more closely aligned to your subconscious mind and what it is telling you to pursue. Okay? If you want to join a community where we discuss our mental health and full of like-minded men who share the same values as you, the same likes and dislikes, the same goals as you, who are becoming the best version of themselves every single day, to never become complacent and to overtake you in the race of men, but at the same times, they will be like your true blood-bonded brothers with whom you can talk about your most awkward stories and they will give you knowledge and life advice whenever you need it on any kind of topic, especially mental health, then you can join our Discord clan in the description. I know that if you're watching videos like these and willing to take action, then I know that you have way more potential than you think you have. So please, join us on the path towards greatness and leave the 99% of people behind, those that don't benefit you in the slightest, and who are holding you back. But besides that, you can like the video, you can subscribe if you like, join the email list in the description and get yourself a free ebook about mindfulness. Comment on which part of the video you liked the most and which part of the video you will implement into your daily life. Don't forget to join the clan, you're still invited, and become a part of the family. If you want to learn about healthy mindsets that will guarantee you success in the short term and in the long term by absolutely mending the fuck out of your mental health and setting you on the right path, no matter what, by rewiring slowly but surely your subconscious mind, then I highly suggest that you should go check out Timeless Reader's Mindsets. It is truly something life changing. You would be such a fool to miss out that it would be a huge shame. And with that being said, thank you very much for watching this video, and remember, no one is better at being you